Hello, everybody. This is Tammy, and I am live. My name is Tammy Morrison. For those of you that are just stumbling on this video, I am a soul transformation guide in the Oracle of Peace. And so, what I do is I help people to find that peace that is inside of them and help them to heal from things that maybe they didn't even think they could. So, again, thank you for joining me here. I am here to talk about the sixth chakra, and it is the third eye chakra. So I've been doing the chakra series. And so yesterday, I think we talked about the throat chakra. Today, we are talking about the sixth chakra, which is the third eye chakra. And it's located right here. So I'm going to share what the third eye chakra is. I'm going to share some characteristics about it. And then I'm going to guide you into a short meditation for the third eye chakra. So this chakra is the one that everybody talks about because it is the seat of clairvoyance. It is the place that allows you to see spiritually. But this one is definitely for our inner and our outer visual center. It also, in it, we obtain, we record, and we send pictures, symbols, colors, images that represent reality. And so typically this one is linked to the pituitary gland. This center regulates many of our hormonal and endocrine functions, basing its physical health and on our self-image and goals. So this is that chakra, that chakra that helps us with our balance as far as hormonal balance. And for a lot of us, especially ladies, when our hormones are out of balance, it can put us in a tailspin. It really can create loops within us that we didn't even know we had. But the endocrine glands actually affect all aspects of physical function. So if you think about it, the chakras are able to affect our moods and our behavior through hormonal influences on brain activity. So what does that mean, really? What that means is that it affects you in ways that you have no idea. So my advice is to definitely look into them and make sure that yours are balanced and that you're in a flow state. All right, so I'm going to go into a little bit of the characteristics of it. So the location I showed you earlier was here on the forehead. The color that represents it is purple, which is my favorite color. The endocrine gland that it works through is the pituitary gland, which is the one I just told you about, that helps us with our hormones and our endocrine function. So the pituitary gland is an important energetic organ in that it contains magnetite, a magnetically sensitive compound that in birds help them find due north and maintain balance when flying. So what science has discovered, and I have notes, so that's why you see me looking down, a cluster of magnetite crystals near the pituitary gland in humans, which suggests that the pituitary explains our sensitivity to magnetic and electrical fields. Many people are concerned about the adverse effects of human-generated electromagnetic fields on our health. The pituitary might be a part of the mechanism that alerts us to an unhealthy exposure to these fields. And typically we're talking about things like MRIs, because that is magnetic resonance imaging. We're talking to things like ultrasounds and CTs and things like that are designed in order to help us to diagnose things, to look inside of our body. But we can be sensitive to those things. In my case, I know that I really hate MRIs. Now, the reason why I hate it, in my mind, it looks like a coffin or a tomb. So when you get in there and they close you up in there and you can't move, it does something to my mind. I can't hardly tolerate it. It really is not good. I don't like it. But it works also with the second chakra to enable manifesting. So if you are at this space where you are trying to manifest, where you are manifesting different things as I am, then you want to explore that connection with the second chakra and make sure that you are definitely connecting to it in that way. Making sure that you are getting all of your chakras in alignment. And you really don't have to go to anybody for that. It is wonderful to have that type of support if you have somebody that you can go to that can support you in that area. But you don't have to do that. You can actually balance your chakras on your own. So that's something I wanted to share with you because, I want you to know that this is not something that just I can do or just other practitioners can do, people that work in energy. You can also do it for yourself. So typically, the space stores our self-image and deserving beliefs, and so there are so many different programs within us, and a lot of them are housed right there in our pituitary gland, and that said being in our third eye, because some of the choices that we make were because of what we saw through our third eye and our pituitary. So the descriptors: figures pertaining to the spiritualized human, such as saints, spirits, and gurus. The yang aspect pertains to ability to see and reach the future and perform strategic planning measures. The yin function relates to self-image and self-perception. So I told you before, every video that I've done on the chakras, I tell you that there is a yin and a yang aspect to all of them. And what that is that is a divine feminine and a divine masculine aspect to all of them. So we all have the divine feminine and the divine masculine aspect within each and every one of us. The source of is insight. So this third eye gives you the insight that you have, the insight that we all require. The seed of is vision and visioning. So this is where you do your visions and your visioning, which I suggest that you do every single day. I do it every day, sometimes every day, all day. I just envision what I desire. I just envision it. And then I begin to see ways to act it out. I begin to see ways to bring it into my life and bring it into manifestation, bring it into fruition. I see that using the third eye chakra. The key word for that is vision, of course, because vision is what it is. This chakra is where clairvoyance lies. So if you are clairvoyant, if you see things, if you have had that gift or that ability, all of us actually do. We just don't always tap into it. So if you are at a space where you are desiring to tap into your spiritual gifts, especially your clairvoyance, your clairsentient, your clairaudience, all of those things, I do have a program for that. And I also do healing work around that. So if that is something that you're interested in, reach out to me. You can send me a message on whatever platform you are watching this on, or you can always reach out to me in my messages on Facebook, on TikTok. You can reach out on Instagram if you're there. I really do try. I'm going to tell you, I tried to go over on Instagram just to look at the messages at least a few times a week because I don't spend a lot of time on that platform. It doesn't seem to like me, so I don't have time to waste. So I'm spending time on platforms where, I can grow community. And that's why I'm here on YouTube today. The energy type. The energy type is the cerebral. So the front of the third eye draws energy from the brain and the seventh chakra. So the seventh chakra is going to be the crown chakra. And we will talk about that. I will do a video on that sometime, probably Friday. Because tomorrow I have to go to work early in the daytime, so I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm working tonight. So the physical ability, the communication style is it uses ability to see, to draw, or otherwise project images to communicate or determine physical or emotional needs or desires. So if you have a talent and a gift and a skill where you can draw, then typically you're using your third eye, using your clairvoyance in order to get the images to draw into things. So psychic communication skills, style, through clairvoyance, which is clear seeing, seeing clearly. You remember the song? I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So you see clearly. This chakra can help us internally visualize things, images, including colors, symbols, forms, metaphors, and literal and figurative pictures of beings, events, or ideas from the past, present, or the future. This ability also pertains to being able to send this type of visual data. So you can actually send this as well through telepathy. And typically, my husband and I, we have had this connection where he can send something to me and I can send something to him that we didn't even realize we had. But I now know and realize that it is clairvoyance how we can do that, because we have done this since we met. And it's been such an amazing journey for us because he realizes that he's intuitive and as well as I am. And so we also have had these gifts and we started to really use them, and we're starting to really hone them, and you can too. Some people are able to perform clairvoyant functions with their physical eyes. Work done with this ability usually applies to clearly seeing and working with the imagination. So imagination is a key, huge part to this with your third eye chakra. Using your imagination is huge because imagination actually creates reality. Because, you don't really know whether or not it's live or it's Memorex, as we would say, and you would know that if you were Gen X. But they used to have a commercial. Is it live or is it Memorex? Because Memorex was a brand. It was like videos. It made videos. They had like VCRs, which, young people don't really know what that is. But they had VCRs. And they would say, is it live or is it Memorex? Well, your body don't know whether it's live or Memorex. So why not create what you want using your imagination and using your third eye chakra? So your intuitive communication style is, this means employed by the soul to communicate desires for the future and to present views that need to be changed to reach it. Advanced intuits can actually create their projections with the use of imagination or eye magic action. Eye magic action. Insight, inspiration, and other visually based abilities are based here. So if you are an artist, then typically you are a clairvoyant. Many times people don't realize that is true about themselves, but I'm here to tell you it is. So the problems that can arise with this particular chakra is glandular or endocrine issues. This chakra is linked to the pituitary gland, hormonal imbalances, growth or development issues, difficulty in planning for the future, eyesight issues, headaches in the brow indicate a problem with the third eye, either from over or underuse. Adolescent issues, addictions usually involve over or under eating of any food and include binge, purge, anorexia, bulimia, and other body image distortions. So if you're having any of those type of issues, and if you have had, things that were happening in your childhood and your adolescence, then typically it's from this chakra being out of alignment. And so there are health tips and different things that you should eat in order to keep this one balanced. And so you want to eat hormone-free, grass-fed meat and poultry. I do try really hard to do that. That is always on the agenda. If possible, substitute fish for red meat. I don't really do that. I do eat a lot of fish, and I eat less red meat, but I do eat a good steak sometimes. And I think that is okay, but that's me. Use visual capacity to enable your health. So for instance, aesthetically arrange small portions of food on a plate and set mood with lighting, music, conversation. Pin pictures of someone with desired body on the refrigerator or bathroom mirror. Use visual imagery to imagine what you want to look like. And what I do is I find people on YouTube that, because I'm on this workout journey where I'm embracing and embodying workout for myself, and shifting my body and shifting, because shifting your body is going to help shift your mind, all of these things. So this is one of the things that I do is I find videos of ladies that are inspiring to me, especially older ladies, because I'm getting older and I want to continue to be healthy as I age. And so I know that for me, a part of that is working out because I like to eat and I eat what I want. I try to get more fish in my life, and I've done that. But I eat what I want. And so I'm at this space where, this is what I'm doing. And so anyway, but that's how I do the inspiration for me. So I have like a folder where I keep those things. I have a folder where I keep, older women that are exercising. Like I have a lot of little short videos on women over 50 and the exercises that we can do that help us. And so I've been doing those things and I can feel the difference in my body. So, whatever works for you in order to inspire you, in order to be able to see, especially if you realize that you're visual, because I had a conversation with a friend earlier and we were talking about, she was saying she wanted to do something. She was trying to fix something. Well, she went and found articles that explain how to do it. Well, for me, I need to watch videos. I watch a video, put it beside on the phone and put it beside the computer in order for me to be able to, see what to do. Because that's how my mind works. And that's what works for me. But what works for her was reading articles about the subject and all that. And that seemed to help her. For me, that would be like Greek. So I don't even try to do that. All right, so the third eye chakra. I'm going to tell you a few other things that I found out about that. So the energy of this chakra allows us to experience clear thought, as well as gifts of spiritual contemplation and self-reflection. So if you're in this space where you are working through your spirituality in whatever way that looks like for you, the energy of this chakra will help you to open up to the possibilities, to the unlimitedness of the God source, of the Christ consciousness. Through this gift, we can internalize the outer world with symbolic language that we can externalize the inner world. So the energy of Ajna allows us to access our inner guidance that comes from the depth of our being. It allows us to cut through illusions and to access deeper truths, basically to see beyond the mind and beyond the words, in order to bring it to us. And I love the word embodiment. And so that feels good with this. It's like embodying, who you are, the all of you. The way of the third eye is seeing everything as it is from a point of witness or observer, or from simply being mindful moment by moment. And that to me is so huge, because if we would just stop and begin to be mindful moment by moment, not allowing everything just to pass by in an instant, just because you think it doesn't apply to you. We would just be mindful. That would help us so much in developing, especially even in this chakra. So typically this is a holistic chakra in nature. When this chakra is fully activated, both hemispheres of our brain function in synchrony. The right hemisphere's creativity and synthetic thinking is integrated and balanced with the left hemisphere's logical and analytical thinking. So it makes you a whole person, because many people are, nothing but logical, and then many people are nothing but spiritual. And so it balances that so that the creativity and the synthetic thinking and the logical and analytical thinking merge so that you're a whole one person. The third eye is not only the seat of wisdom, but also the seat of conscience. This is where you not only see what's going on, but you also know what it means. This is where your sense of justice and your ethics originate. And so that to me is like so huge. It is so huge, so huge. All right, and so some affirmations for the third eye chakra are: I am in touch with my inner guidance. I listen to my deepest wisdom. I seek to understand and to learn from my life experiences. I am wise, intuitive, and connected with my inner guide. I nurture my spirit. I listen to the wisdom of elders. I trust my intuition. I forgive the past and learn what was there for me to learn. I forgive myself. I love and accept myself. I know that all is well in my world. I am connected with the wisdom of the universe. I am open to inspiration and bliss. My life moves effortlessly. I am at peace. I am the source of my truth and my love. So those are some affirmations that you can say that will help you with your third eye chakra. All right, so we're going to go into the third eye meditation. Hope this is being helpful to you because it's helpful to me. I'm really enjoying it. So on the third eye meditation, what I want you to do is find a quiet, relaxing space, a space where you're comfortable, whether that's sitting or lying, it doesn't really matter, but just relax. And then I want you to close your eyes gently and begin to breathe deeply through your nose from your diaphragm. Hold your breath for a moment at the end of your inhales and then exhale through your mouth like this. And I want you to do that 2 more times with me. Breathe deeply through your nose. Hold your breath for a moment and then exhale. Let's do 1 more time. And then I want you to relax your face. Feel the relaxation extending to your body. Gradually relax more and more. Take a deep breath. Out through the mouth. Focus your attention between your eyebrows. Become more aware of the chakra. Feel the gradual increase of energy in your pineal gland between your eyebrows. Feel it opening and radiating light. Notice the light traveling outward from your Ajna chakra in 360 degrees. Let go and release any negative or disruptive thoughts. Continue to relax. Allow the sphere of light in your forehead to grow. Observe the light radiating. Continue to relax your body. As you do so, be aware of the sensation of your body becoming lighter and lighter. Allow your chakra to open, continuing to relax. Allow the light to flow through you, out of your chakra. Ask your higher self to fill your whole body with pure white light. The light fills you throughout into every place in and around you. Take a deep breath and then let it out. Ask your divine self if there are other ways to open the chakra. This is important. Your higher self will send you ideas for continuing your development. Listen to those ideas. Once you have experienced the open chakra for long enough, take your time and gradually bring your awareness back to the present moment. Say aloud or in your head, I am fully present in this moment, here and now. Take a deep breath. Stretch. Express gratitude. Love on yourself. Give yourself a big hug. Open your eyes. I hope that felt good for you because it felt really good to me. So thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for watching if you're catching the replay, which many of you will. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. And I will see you on Friday for the crown chakra. And that will complete this particular part of the crown of the chakra series that I'm doing here on YouTube. Follow me on TikTok because I'm actually going to have a short version of this particular series on TikTok where it's just, a couple of minute videos to talk about each one of these chakras and also to provide a meditation for each one in order to help you to ground these amazing tools into your body so that you can use them to help you. And it's not just a parlor trick or not just a circus thing or not just, a movie that you watched or a video that you saw, but it's something that will help to transform your life and will help to change you in ways that you can't even imagine. So again, thank you for watching. Make sure that you are following me, and I would love it if you would join my TikTok community because that is freaking fire. Join my TikTok community. I have subscriptions actually for $2.99 a month, and I just found out that I could create community right there on TikTok. So if that's something that you're interested in, I also do TikTok lives. I do chilling and channeling on TikToks. So we come in the room and we're chilling. Have whatever your favorite beverages. If you love water, if you like soda, which I don't barely drink. If you like wine, come on in and chill chill with me and allow me to channel for you for intuitive guidance. So if that's something that you're interested in, come on over to TikTok and hang out with me. You can find me at Intuitive Tammy. You can also find my Journey to Wellness as Gen X Journey to Wellness, and that is my backup page or my second page. So you can come and join there. You can see as I work out, I have some workout videos. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about how working out is going to help you even spiritually. So that is something that I'm so excited to dive into. So join me over there. And you could also follow me on Facebook if that's a platform that you enjoy. I'm not honestly on there as much as I have been because I am building this community on YouTube and TikTok. But I do respond to my message. I get my messages a little bit quicker on Facebook just because I have the Messenger app and it's easy to open. And especially if you come and tell me in the comments that you sent me a message and you tell me where you sent it. That is so helpful. Let me tell you, because there are so many platforms and I'm on quite a few of them. I'm on Instagram, but I don't really do a lot on there. Basically, stuff from Instagram typically comes from something I post in the Facebook stories or reels or from TikTok even. But yeah, so I'm not there often, but I do have a presence and I do have a messenger. So if that is the platform of your choice, what I would advise you to do if you send me a message is to comment on this video and let me know that you sent me a message and where you sent it, because that is helpful for me to be responsive. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that your day is magical and that whenever you're watching this, that the magic is living inside of you and that you're able to project it out into the world, because that is what we need to do. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I absolutely love doing this. So make sure that you are following me and that you're joining me, and then know that I have another video that's going to drop for Straight Out of Savannah on Saturday at what time is it dropping? It's dropping Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific, I think. And I may actually begin to change the time of the drops. I'm not sure. I'm going to look at it, see what the analytics say, and see, what I can do in order to get those up. So again, thank you so much for hanging out. I absolutely love, I love it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is. I'm signing out as Tammy Morrison. Bye.